Koch-Beckett Group unveils 20 million campaign highlighting Trump tax cuts. Americans for Prosperity, AFP, a conservative political action committee backed by Charles Koch, announced that it is launching a 20 million and blitz in support of President-elect Trump Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. AFP said in a statement released Monday that it will protect prosperity and renew Trump's $4 trillion tax initiative through a blitz across the country, which it says is urging Americans to unite in telling Washington that now is not the time for higher taxes. The group will utilize its grassroots resources to ensure pro-growth tax reform is Congress' top priority, the statement said. The group noted that it is the largest effort by a conservative organization to support the president-elect's second-term legislative agenda. AFP is a conservative political advocacy group founded by Charles Koch, the chair of Koch Incorporation. In the past 2 years, AFP and AFP Action reached out to nearly 30 million voters, the statement noted. AFP was proud to work alongside President Trump and leaders in Congress to support the landmark TCJA, the most pro-growth tax reform in American history. AFP President and Chief Executive Officer Emily Seidel said in the statement, TCJA gave hard-working Americans much-needed relief. TCJA, which was enacted under Trump in 2017, made huge permanent cuts to corporate business taxes while making temporary cuts to individual taxes to limit the bill's expansionary effects on the deficit. Some parts of the law will expire at the end of this year, leading Republicans to work toward locking in or extending what they couldn't set in stone in 2017 due to the Senate's building reconciliation rules. However, Senate Republicans are growing increasingly concerned that the agenda could be delayed in the House due to several major hurdles. A number of conservatives want their proposals to reduce or at last not add to the deficit. Trump's tax package is likely to add to the deficit, and it will be difficult to offset its cost without losing governmental GOP votes. Several Republicans are also insisting on substantially raising the cap on state and local tax, SALT, deductions in expensive proportion. Bezos, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, very optimistic about Trump's space agenda. Jeff Bezos, owner of aerospace company Blue Origin, expressed optimism about the incoming Trump administration's space policy, emphasizing Sunday he is not concerned about competitor Elon Musk, allyship with the president-elect. Elon Musk has been very clear that he is doing this for the public interest and not for his personal gain. And I take him at face value. Jeff Bezos, Amazon, and Blue Origin Space Company told Reuters, adding later he is very optimistic about President-elect Trump's space policy. And that's a good thing then. Bezos and Elon Musk, the owner of SpaceX and Tesla, have repeatedly clashed in the public eye in recent years over their decidedly different personalities and political views. Elon Musk, critics and government watchdogs raised conscience last year that Musk will try to use his growing influence in Donald Trump's orbit to suppress competitors of his own technology ventures. The billionaire later suggested he would not abuse his relationship with the president-elect to benefit his competitive standing. The tech billionaire dished out more than $250 million to help re-elect Donald Trump, and is serving as a co-leader of a government-efficient advisory panel, the Department of Government Efficiency, aimed at slashing government spending and regulations. Elon Musk SpaceX leads the aerospace and rocket industry, hosting nearly 100 launches last year and developing thousands of its Starlink internet satellites across the country and maybe worldwide. In other countries too, the Starlink internet satellites across the country and worldwide. Other countries they are needed. Also that's the Starlink internet satellites, worldwide, global. Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin spaceship and Amazon, founded in 2000, has lagged behind SpaceX when it comes to rocket launches. It has yet to reach orbit or fly a national security mission and is in direct competition with SpaceX from Elon Musk. Also, the Jeff Bezos Amazon have this Blue Origin space agency with Amazon, and SpaceX is from Elon Musk. They are in competition both together, but Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin space company is behind Elon Musk's SpaceX. But they are united and work together, Donald Trump government and government, Washington government and other government ministries and something like that. Senats, Republicans, Democrats, Republican Senats and something like that, Capitol Hill. And United launch affiliates for $6 billion worth of Pentagon contracts over the next 5 years. So they have contracts with Pentagon in the next 5 years. They both together. That Blue Origin Space Agency, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, SpaceX, Elon Musk. They too have contracts with Pentagon, Washington, and governments and companies, companies, firman, and state, Pentagon, ministries, government, Senate, Capitol Hill, Pentagon, contracts over the next 5 or 6 years. The debut launch of Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket was slated to take off from Florida's Cape Canaveral Space Force Station early Monday, but an unspecified rocket issue delayed the event. Company, half state, half private companies and something like that. The companies half state, half private, half governmental, half private, half state, did not immediately release the new launch date, stating more time was needed to resolve the issue. Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin Space Agency, reignited the further over the companies last June when he filed a complaint with the Federal Aviation Administration to limit Starship launches, citing environmental concerns. Elon Musk's SpaceX agency at the time called the move an obviously disingenuous response, nicknaming the company Sue Origin at the time. And in 2021, Bezos sued NASA over the contract. SpaceX ultimately lost the suit. So they change in half state, half private. They need that companies, much more companies, this name, that name, other name, this name, that name. Interested thing, Jeff Bezos, also from Blue Origin, and Elon Musk SpaceX have launched in last month and global, worldwide, and around the country, hosting nearly 100 launches last year and developing thousands of its Starlink internet satellites across the country, global and worldwide. Bezos was one of several tech leaders to meet with Donald Trump in recent weeks at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Palm Beach, Florida, while his company Amazon donated $1 million to the president-elect inaugural fund. He has faced criticism from Trump and the political right for years, but Jeff Bezos' ownership, the Washington Post, so the Washington Post is Jeff Bezos' Amazon ownership, a publication that made a name for itself during Donald Trump's first term with aggressive coverage of the former president has earned him regular scorn from conservative critics. The Washington Post did not endorse a candidate in the 2024 presidential election as the directors of Bezos. This occurred even though the paper's editorial board already drafted endorsement of Vice President Harris. Billionaire was attempting to appease Trump. So more from Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and half state private companies.